Cause of powers and me know thanks to the people and my prayer. Trauma got me damage and me traumatized. Me paranoid if I slip in your blood, you slide.
FemaIe, the entertainment feed community. What go on? What they up on the Tuesday, yeah? Vibes Tuesdays. What they are going to vibe to some new music video release. The song we are playing right now, want to know the vibes, so that's the visuals. It's the music video for the single titled 7-Time Fall, Many Time Rise.
I fuck the pride, I 7-5, I'm many rise.
You hear that? 7-Time Fall, Many Time Rise. The concept of the song is clear as daylight.
Me paranoid if I slip in your blood, you slide.
But nation, how y'all doing in the morning? Yeah? I hope one of them traffic jam thing then reach you like what happened yesterday. Whether you're a motorist or you're someone who use public transportation to get from point A to point B, you know what happened yesterday happened today again. Although it's not everywhere the traffic jam, you know, it's more likely places where the SOE drop or near places where the SOE is in place. As a matter of fact, I never know if SOE was in place at some of those places. I just checkpoints near places where you have the traffic build up. But yesterday, the traffic in a certain parts of the country, it was just simply ridiculous. Talking about SOE, yesterday the Gleaner shared this. Attorney General says government will use SOEs to detain without charge. You hear what going on, this people? Detain without charge, detain up to 90 days without being charged. Take you out of society for 90 days and then release you after that. PMP's Mark Golden reshared the cover for that article. He shared that with the caption stating, this SOE will allow police to detain anyone without charge for up to 90 days. The reason for the detention could be something quite trivial, like being outdoors during a curfew. With the renewal of this approach to controlling the population, Jamaica is increasingly becoming a police state, and this should be resisted. And to launch another SOE after the constitutionality of this strategy has been rejected by the Supreme Court, and is being considered by the Court of Appeal, shows a flagrant disregard for the rule of law and violates the principle of separation of powers which underpins our democracy. Not often time I agree with what these politicians has to say, but at the same time I agree with what Mark Golden has said. I don't feel as if it's right to detain someone for up to 90 days without charge, because somebody can just simply then at them yard and say they want to cook a pot because them hungry and them not no hile, so they want to go across the road to go get some hile from Johnny Terry or whosoever, or even got the shop when they're supposed to open. But oh God man, you're hungry and you want just go across the road to get like an island police end up a catch you and can keep you in a jail in a lockup for up to 90 days without charge, just take you out of society, so, and then release you after 90 days. I don't agree with that at all. That's not right. You could have a skill like this, man. Yeah. And for the Andrew Holness, yes, people, them are puppets, I don't even know what to call them. Big up yourself, Mr. Holness. Still, them people, at time wanna stop it. Every time somebody disagrees with something what the Prime Minister do, when you get up and talk about, you don't want to hear that, you don't want a solution. True, you don't have a solution for a problem, that no means so you don't have to talk about the problem. But nation, I don't know if that article from the Jamaica Gleaner stating that Attorney General says government will use SOEs to detain without charge. I don't know if it's that why Irish and Chin Twitter page made this tweet, because right after that news shared, Irish and Chin Twitter page made the tweet. Still to the tweet, dismantling crime also means going against powerful people from uptown. Look around, they are in your office, they collect awards, they sit on committees, they are lawmakers, they make big speeches, criticize and undermine the police. But nation, I want to tell me what I think about that. We're moving on. Back to the music as a matter of fact. This one is from reggae artist Ramin Virgo and Bling Dog, who was once a dancehall artist but now seem to be on the reggae side as well. Check out the music video for the single titled Pride.
Girl, I love the things you like. The things you like. From scratch, we elevate.
The one here want different type of energy, tempo and flame. It is the official music video for the single titled Clutcher by dancehall artist Intense.
Bad shirt about the jeans, match with a polo, what bad. Go check your stats, season and watch the match. Even though I'ma get pussy free, must still pay for that. The knock of that gun.
The last music video we're gonna look at, it is the visuals for the single titled what Chronic Law going with? Cha-cha. Oregon Trade, free the music with the people.
Make your bone look soft if you give me tough chat. Not talk about care when me lift it clutch back. Yeah, swinging the comac with the silence upon it. Skelly and know summertime them properly. Be a ass when I'm in my friends.
Before we reach any further with the report, a message from our sponsors.
Become a shipaholic. It's the Courier Box Shipaholic promotion. All packages arriving at our warehouse November 1 to 30. We'll pay $300 for the first pound, $600 for the second pound, and $787 for the third pound. All rates have been slashed by 25%. The top shipper will win a 55-inch Samsung Smart TV. Courier Box, your access to the world.
Girl, you're not sodomite. That's how know you up.
Dance hall and reggae artists who are rumored to be gay.
I got some skeletons in my closet and I don't know if no one knows.
They want to expose what? You may have a picture with a girl in prison.
I'ma expose it.
If I show you the type of bitches I fucked with, you probably faint. Hee-hoo.
First thing in the morning.
No. I'm leaving on a jet plane.
Update on reggae/dancehall artists who may not understand says more than that, and according to a lot of people in the comment section, based on an interview that the entertainer did, she does not want to be considered a reggae artist. She don't want to tie down herself because she do a little bit of pop, a little bit of rock, and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But updates on WlCKED. Remember yesterday, WlCKED basically stepped out the closet and informed us that she likes the same sex. And of course, me not talk about WlCKED of her partner where I keep on a gear missionary and the one missionary style she like. No, nothing like that. WlCKED basically informed us that she likes women, she likes to be with women. But don't want to say lesbian nor bisexual because she never state lesbian or bisexual. But make we continue donation. University of the West Indies lecturer, Professor Donna Hope, weighed in on what is being described as a Me Too moment occurring in the local music industry. But before we get to that article, Jada Kingdom yesterday also came out the closet. Although, to be honest, Jada, I think most people had it in the back of their mind that you are bisexual. Remember, you see one come out and say that a couple times. Maybe not as direct as me just say it, but you basically stated that still. Jada took to Twitter where she stated this. And of course, I don't know where I read in a reverse order. First tweet, I will do absolutely anything to protect my sanity. Second tweet, I remember just a couple of months ago, I finally for the first time gained the courage to tell my mother that I'm a lesbian, and she told me she been knew that all these years. Next tweet, we are all gonna die regardless, live your life for you. Then she continued, now I know why I'm so happy, because I've never been this free. Next tweet, I'm walking different now, making some effing way. She not done, she continued, wait there, so y'all telling me nobody knew all this time? So I was on mute? Okay. No, Jada, as misstated, most people had it in the back of their mind. Make we continue though, the last thing. Some of you already know about this, I don't give an ounce of. Yes to the rainbow, yes to the art. Some are stating that Jada Kingdom basically are in support of WlCKED. She did this right after the news on WlCKED, so she wanted to support WlCKED by doing this. I want you to tell me if you don't agree with that though. But to hear what go on donation, to hear what Jada Kingdom had to say. Back over to the article. Breaking the silence. University of the West Indies lecturer Professor Donna Hope is weighing in on what is described as a Me Too moment occurring in the local music industry. In the latest incident, a post from singer WlCKED's Twitter account has indicated that she too has been a victim of sexual abuse. For Professor Donna Hope, the current pandemic, as well as the reach and scope of social media and the internet in general, are some of the factors behind the number of people finding the confidence to speak out at this time. This is something I've been noticing and taking note of. Tanya Stevens has always been pretty vocal over the years about being raped. It reached a lot more than hers this time due to social media and the downtime many are experiencing as a result of the pandemic. Then there was Maka Diamond, who spoke out about the abuse she received at hands of men in the music industry. The truth is, a lot of these women are just feeling freer and more empowered to speak out at this time and have the vehicle of social media to tell their story. Hope said there are two different issues being dealt with here. I don't agree with her giving the impression that she's coming out of the closet because of the things that men have done to her. These are separate issues of sex and sexuality. While both are important, both should not be put together. But in terms of abuse, this is something that the industry faces quite a bit, and this is due to the hyper-masculinity on show in the music business, which tends to be male-dominated. A lot of people did not pick up on the comments made by Lady Anne following Sister Charmaine's funeral when she remarked that the abuse she suffered in the business contributed to her walking away from the music once she migrated to the United States. Stated the lecturer, Donna Hope further explained the impact that speaking on issues of sexual abuse or coming out and declaring one's sexuality could have on women's career. Women in the music industry have been uncomfortable in the past to speak out on sexual abuse because they felt it could harm their career. But the truth is, the world is changing and some feel so empowered that they are brave enough to speak out without fear of a backlash. As for sexuality, women are more fortunate as they are not subjected to the stigma attached to male homosexuals. There is a stronger resistance to men coming out than women. There have been a lot of speculation about sexual orientation of another female artist, but that has not stopped her from moving forward with her career. The world has moved on. In certain respects, Jamaica is catching up, and so persons are shaking the Victorian restraints and embracing a certain level of democracy, and we can't hold them back, stated Professor Donna Hope.
Dancehall and reggae artists who are rumored to be gay.
I got some skeletons in my closet and I don't know if no one knows.
They want to expose what? You may have a picture with a girl in prison.
I'ma expose it.
If I show you the type of bitches I fucked with, you probably faint. Hee-hoo.
First thing in the morning.
No. I'm leaving on a jet plane.
Last thing I gonna share, nation, and it is not a dancer related. Still, it's an interesting topic. Man with 3 jackets supports MP's DNA stance. At least one jacket wearer is in full support of Member of Parliament MP Hero Clark's intention to table a motion for compulsory DNA tests to be administered at childbirth. John Brown, a security guard, found out earlier this year that he was not the biological father of 3 of his 4 children. I say me not gonna stop this in the nation, but the article is so interesting, I just want to give you some more of it. It is one of the biggest things that an MP or government could consider, because not only will it save a man from getting a jacket, but it also save a child the damage that a child has to live with after learning that the man he or she called dad is not their real father, stated Brown. Clark said that he's hoping that the proposed framework will put an end to the practice of women knowingly giving jackets to men. In April, Brown told the Star that after a paternity test, he realized that his now ex-girlfriend of 18 years had been unfaithful multiple times. Brown said that she has even been taunting him. She told me that she would do it over again if she got the opportunity. She wants me to continue to take care of the children. And she told me that she found one of their real fathers and he is back overseas. She's going to let him take me to court for taking his child to do a DNA test without his permission. She has not apologized and it really hurts. Nation, I'm not going to give you the whole of the article because I want to go over the Jamaica Star to read it for yourself if you not hear this and find the article interesting. This story was shared over on the Jamaica Star and quite a number of people had a problem with it. And nation, it is sad to say that most of the people who have a problem with it are women. Like, why would somebody have a problem with this? To me, the only reason why you don't have a problem with this, and if you know say the picnic where you go get the man is not his child, or you might have issue much jacket already and feel a way about it, or maybe you don't feel a way about it. Nation, I want to tell me nothing about that. You see what time o'clock, you see what time I'm going to get the car here. And as usual, my people,